Welcome to Hollywood Sports. If you are new to this channel, you want to hit that subscribe button right now.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike.
Count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the 4-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Victor Robles.
The right fielder.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And there's a ball. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. kicks and deals. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Fastball for a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. That one missed. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit, takes outside. And he takes a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started. Now batting
Sox,
Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Gilbert back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, David Hamilton. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. That should get the dugout going. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving, forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Gabe
Mariners,
Spire will take over here.
number 55.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying, and it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any
That
better than
accepts
that.
the
First
right
pitch
fielder,
fastball in a great
Willier
spot to do some damage, and he
Abreu.
squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in, Willier Abreu. That one fouled off. Red Sox leading it by 2. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Thornton getting loose as well. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Red Sox by 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So up next, Connor Wong. Fouled off. He was late. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Yoshida, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Outside low, ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And misses inside.
2-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2. Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron.
So the Red
Duran.
Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Fought off foul. And that is out of play. Two aboard, 2 outs. That's to third. Polanco on to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Carlos Narvaez. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 75.
Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit.
Narvaez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just missed. Next one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I
it.
tell you what,
The
he
first
earned that
baseman,
walk.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Over to first, and he's safe. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Arozarena on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet is done, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Boston.
And so the Red Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
63.
Justin Slayton.
Pretty big
Justin
spot he's coming
Slayton.
into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. That one's in there. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Liam Hendricks preparing to come on if needed. On the ground,
That's a foul
down
ball.
the line, and it's foul. No outs, runner on second.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch kicks away. Raley up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That's a little bit low. Now 1-1.
Ball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, reaching for it, and brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Just
Inside.
off the inside edge. The 1-0. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. We head on down to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Andres
75.
Munoz.
Andres
And now it's Alex Bregman,
Munoz.
0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's a 2-1. On the ground to third. Solano tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael
Devers now.
Devers.
Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Laser could be extra bases, and it gets by him. Around second is Devers. Relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Substitution now at third. Entering is the pinch runner,
Number
Romy
23.
Gonzalez.
Romy
One
Gonzalez.
down, runner at third. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
1-0.
Slider misses outside.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Gonzalez at third with 2 away. Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
2-2 down. And that's downstairs and outside. Masataka Yoshida in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at third, 2 away. And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bunting for a hit. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. First pitch just misses. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's outside. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. In comes the winning run, and the Mariners walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.